Planning for Technology, a presentation by Jeff Salvo, courtesy of Lamar University. This presentation will consist of 4 parts. The first part will be a review of the National Education Technology Plan. This is a plan set forth by the United States Department of Education and consists of 5 goals. The second part reviews the Texas Long Range Plan for Technology and its 4 component goals. The third part of the presentation will investigate the technology plan for the Frisco Independent School District. The final section will offer personal suggestions for additions or changes to the goals, objectives, and strategies presented in the Frisco ISD plan. The National Education Technology Plan consists of 5 goals: learning, teaching, assessment, infrastructure, and productivity. Through these 5 goals, the United States Department of Education seeks to develop inquisitive, creative, resourceful thinkers, informed citizens, effective problem solvers, groundbreaking pioneers, and visionary leaders who have the ability to use today's information, tools, and technologies effectively, and who have a commitment to lifelong learning. Duncan, 2010. The first goal is learning, engage, and empower. This goal is based on the foundation that technology can fundamentally change the learning process. Arne Duncan, U.S. Secretary of Education, speaking in a video posted on YouTube by Sue Noir, 2010. Today's students are truly the digital natives that Prinsky spoke of. The technology is being used by students in and out of the classroom. In the classroom, with guidance and assistance of teachers who are willing to bridge that digital divide, and outside the classroom almost constantly. It just makes sense to try to incorporate technologies into education that are already such a part of their everyday lives. To do this will not only engage the student, but will also empower them for whatever their futures may hold. The second goal is teaching. Prepare and connect. This goal seeks to ensure that teachers are connected with other teachers and with experts in whatever field. To do so, make strides in achieving the transition into digital learning. But this can only happen if teachers and students have access to what they need to do their work. Sue Noir, 2010. If we can connect teachers to the information they need or to the people who can guide them, they will be more prepared instructors. The third goal is assessment. Measure what matters. This goal is fairly simple in that it seeks to use technology in the next generation of assessments. Sue Noir, 2010. This will individualize instruction to match and meet student needs, but also seeks to standardize testing and assessment all the way up to the national level. The overarching goal here is to use the latest technologies to give teachers real-time data they need to differentiate instruction and improve student outcomes. Sue Noir, 2010. This moves beyond the standardized testing we've seen in the past into being able to assess what matters most in helping our students grow and achieve. The fourth goal is infrastructure, access and enable. This goal deals with the building of an infrastructure that allows access in and out of school. To provide students with access to hardware and software that is directly linked with their individualized instruction on campus is one thing. To provide them with this access outside of the quote-unquote school setting is completely different. This opens doors for these students in many ways, including being productive on their schedules and allowing them additional time for project-based learning activities. The additional access offered to students enables them to be increasingly engaged in their instruction and increasingly successful. The fifth goal is productivity. Redesign and transform. The final goal is to harness the power of technology to help schools become more productive and accelerate student achievement. Sue Noir, 2010. These technologies range from student response systems and parent notification systems to course management systems and voice and data services. If we redesign our campuses and districts to incorporate these technologies, both into curriculum and into community interaction, a clear technology transformation will be at hand. The 4 goals in the Texas Long Range Plan for Technology include teaching and learning, educator preparation and development, leadership administration and development, and infrastructure for technology. The first goal, teaching and learning. This goal seeks to empower young citizens to live and learn in a continuously changing 21st century environment and to enable this citizenry to effectively interact in a global marketplace. Miller, 2006. The goal is broken down by saying that all learners should have access to relevant technologies, tools, resources, and services for individualized instruction 24 hours a day and 7 days a week, that they should be able to use information and communication technologies to collaborate, construct knowledge, and provide solutions to real-world problems, that they should use research-based strategies in all subject areas to improve academic achievement, and that learners should communicate effectively in a variety of formats for diverse audiences. Miller, 2006. The second goal, educator preparation and development. Miller, the chairman of the Texas State Board of Education, states in the plan that teachers should come prepared from accredited programs and continue developing proficiencies with technology. The plan goes on by explaining that all educators should graduate from an educator preparation program that models current technology in instructional and administrative practices from pre-K all the way to 12th grade. That the educators should exit these preparation programs knowing how to use technology effectively in the teaching and learning process. That they should develop new learning environments that utilize technology as a flexible tool where learning is collaborative, interactive, and customized. And that they should ensure integration of appropriate technology throughout all of curriculum and instruction. Miller, 2006. The third goal, leadership, administration, and development. This goal says, education leaders create and secure adequate support for innovative, flexible, and responsive technology-rich environments and services to maximize learning and optimize teaching. All leaders should develop, implement, budget for, and monitor a dynamic technology plan to meet the needs of a changing workforce and economy. That all leaders should create innovative, flexible, and responsive environments to maximize teaching and learning and community involvement. That they should offer expanded curricular and instructional opportunities to students via online, digital technology, and a variety of distance learning technologies. That they should expect and plan appropriate technology use throughout the teaching and learning process as well as throughout administration. And that they should use data effectively and appropriately in decision-making. Miller, 2006. The fourth and final goal is infrastructure for technology. A school district supports all students, educators, and education leaders by enabling high-quality access to learning, communications, and management systems anytime and anywhere. The plan lays out how an infrastructure system should provide access to all e-learning technologies through ubiquitous broadband resources available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for all users. That it should provide just-in-time technical assistance to support teaching and learning. That the infrastructure system should provide measures to ensure all data is secure and accurate, and that data standards to support interoperability and accessibility for all users should be provided by the infrastructure system. Miller, 2006. The 4 main goals for the Frisco Independent School District Technology Plan are staff development, technology integration, use of technology, and current technology. Frisco ISD, 2008. The first goal, staff development. This goal is twofold. The first is professional development attended by the instructor in a course setting and usually consists of the staff member sitting down and receiving the information. The second is ongoing professional development in the campus or classroom setting where a technology facilitator or specialist assists. Frisco ISD provides a technology integration facilitator and a technology specialist for each and every campus. As for professional developments outside the teacher's classroom, these are available to all personnel, both in person and online. In the summer of 2010, technology integration facilitators held 77 technology professional development sessions, with a total of 965 participants in those sessions. Musings, 2010. Following these sessions and working with tech facilitators and tech specialists, teachers are expected to show proficiency in the use of the applicable technologies. Frisco ISD 2008. The second goal, technology integration. There are two main objectives for this goal. The first is offering the students the opportunity to use technology through online research and project-based activities that reinforce the core curriculum. And the second is giving students the opportunity to participate in interactive projects and field trips via video conferencing. The overarching expectation regarding these technologies and this technology use is students should be provided with a safe technology environment. Frisco ISD 2008. The third goal, teacher use of technology. Frisco ISD expects teachers to use technology as an instructional tool and expects both teachers and administrators to use technology as an administrative tool. This can range from word processing by students in the classroom to iPod Touch or iPad applications in and around the school by teachers, and perhaps video conferencing with parents who may not be able to attend a meeting by administrative professionals or teachers as well. Frisco ISD 2008. The fourth and final goal is set forth by the Frisco ISD technology plan is current technology. This plan, or this part of the plan, seeks to provide and support the most appropriate and current technology capabilities to meet the ongoing needs of the district. This includes software, hardware, and voice and data services. One objective is to also allow technology accessibility to the community through the use of district hardware and software. A final objective deals with finding appropriate funding, but also researching and implementing emerging technologies. Frisco ISD 2008. Lastly, I would like to discuss some suggestions regarding the Frisco ISD technology plan. The first would be for the district to offer the technology integration professional developments with more use case scenarios and real-world applications. The instructors of these courses should be able to field questions regarding how do I use this in my classroom or what lesson would this best fit within. To be able to plan lessons using the technologies would be indispensable. The second suggestion I would have would be to ensure that the new and emerging technologies that Frisco ISD adopts is supported or that they are supported through research. It seems to me that the district right now is on somewhat of an Apple binge, and although there are multiple use cases for things like MacBooks and iOS applications, I'd like to know these use cases are founded upon solid research. The research that supports their use should also be more visible and accessible by the instructors who will be using these devices, as this may increase their productivity. The final slide includes some references regarding where this works can be found. Thank you for your time.